Welcome guys, this is Mobius Planes, this is a Cessna, this is a Harrier, and this is a P38 World War II plane. They are a great team, they've been updating a lot, and they have three more fighters, bombers, vice versa, jets. Bunch of planes that go and pull out soon, making soon. So keep down on the updates. I will link the mod in the description. And we're going to test out these new planes today. They've been on the workshop recently. This is used the A10 dependency in the Space Core mod of the few of them. So hopefully they keep updating these mods and keep making great content for these guys. I do recommend these mods if you want to try it out when you first start playing this game. So, let's get into it. First one up is Cessna, basically the civilian version of the Cessna on this mod. This have 8 seaters. You got 2 pilots. You got the co-pilot and you got the pilot seat. It flies pretty good actually. It will take some time to get used to, of course. So you get in the passenger seat, so you can actually have civilians on board, if you want. This is what a cockpit looks like. This does fly a little weird, so keep that in mind. So you will have to keep a center. So of course this is from the A10 mod, of course, so you have to use that as dependency. So you want to talk to the A10 developer on this one. I heard they are fixing some of the problems, so keep that in mind. But maybe Mobius team could fix some of the problems that A10 been having recently. They fixed majority of it. Yes, it did change the sound of the Cessna and the P36, and we'll check that out soon. And the Harrier too. So first, let's start this up. Of course, they do have lights, landing lights, formation lights, vice versa. This is what it sounds. Alright, let's fly. Hold up. They have a brake system on here. There we go. Keep in mind they do have brakes when you start up, so. Not the great pilot, by the way. Keep that in mind. But it does fly up pretty good. They do fly pretty well if you get some practice in, of course, so keep that in mind. Gears do go up from some of the planes, of course, so this one doesn't, sadly. So hopefully they get the front gear up eventually. This is my honest opinion, by the way. I did talk to the original developer, so that original team, basically developer team that did make this mod. So they are working some things out. Hopefully they fix some animations and vice versa, easy to get out, all that stuff. The originals, all the basic stuff they need to fix, really. But this is a work in progress mod. You see in the title, I'm going to say this again, all this is still work in progress. They still going to fix this up. Okay. So it will take some time before it get pristine condition. Basically the greatest mods possible, basically. So hopefully you get all these gauge working too. That'd be really cool. So, alright, let's land this up. Oh, look at what I have here, a cast plane. Totally didn't, cast Cessna. So, you definitely see the name. It's not a Cessna, but it's technically is a Cessna, just a cast version of it, or armed version of Cessna. So if you look in here, it is loud, but it definitely works. They have a working interior, or not working one, but really nice interior in here they've been working on. You probably do want to control, change some controls from these planes, so keep that in mind. The controls I have is just a base one, so you will have to change some of the controls for the guns and the turning and vice versa, or the rotors really. So keep that in mind. So let's get in here now. If I not having think of the interior is the same, just the cabin is the same, just back here change. Just have the cast version. You see the rockets, it does have two different versions. So you have a rocket version and you have the cannons on here. So let's start this up. Same sound, vice versa. Give me a second. I suck at this. There you go. You see it rockets and everything. I have skills, so don't mind me. Of course, this will get better eventually, so hopefully some of this stuff they've been working on do great. Let's get up in there. It does get a lot harder to get up, sadly, so keep that in mind. Hey, look, I'm up in there. You see, I'm pretty bad at this, of course. I'm not the pro here, okay? Even though I'm showcasing mods, just tell me I'm great, you know? So keep that in mind. But yes, I do have casts, if you look in here. Casts. See if you would always, if you want to do like some cast missions, of course. As a way to switch guns, I don't know how to do it sadly, but it does work. The cannons does work, so keep that in mind. So I'm trying to figure this out. Sadly, okay, there's a button for it, but I can't remember at the moment, so keep that in mind. Let's get to Harrier fires now. And we're here. Okay, this is a Harrier. This is a AV-8B Harrier 2. So it does work. So gear works, flap works, everything else works. So animation just needs some fixing. Just needs some fix really. So it only do casts. So keep that in mind. So it only can do rockets only. I do not think it does have guns at all. At least I think it doesn't. So let's test it out. It's been a while since I played this mod, so. But I know they've been working hard. See if this is the interior looks like. This is how you get out. Here you go. If you look down, landing lights, formation lights, all that stuff. See, no more 810 sound, by the way. It's a lot more quieter, so if you do some casts and what's it called, Game Master or vice versa, they did change the sound of it, so it's not as loud. Let's get flying. There you go. Gears up. Gears does work. I've actually been looking at this mod for a long while, so I'm excited this came out. Let's do some cast ones. So it does have some casts. But by the way, it's the same controls, by the way, so I did not change anything. So this is what you will experience in the on-net controller and PC, I'm pretty sure. But mostly on controllers I've been using, so you do want to change these controls when you do but it's not because of them, it's because of the A10 diff, so keep that in mind. Okay, that does have rockets, but I don't know what the controls is, so I keep forgetting what the control is, but they do have working rockets, the same as the one you just saw earlier, same rockets, keep that in mind. So, let's check out the other Harrier fighter. Let's go on to that one. Okay, here we are. This is the second version of the fighter. This name is Haron Gr9. I don't know what's the difference for both of them. Again, I've not been researching it. I think it's just a slightly different version. Or like a, let's call it a country version. I don't know. I don't know exactly, sadly, so keep that in mind. Interior same. Everything else kind of looks the same. Maybe it flies a little different. So this is the first time I'm really testing out the new update for it. So you keep that in mind. Oh, the sound's way different, you could tell. Or I could be wrong. Please fact check me. Okay, let's go. Yeah, I was everywhere. Gears up. Using guns, probably the same version, but I think it's just a different name and probably from a different country most likely. I could be wrong. You can look at the back, it's some different fins right here. So I think this is from a different version. It does have the same crash models as the A10, and it does continue the sound from when you killed it. So keep that in mind, please delete it. I know it's pretty seeking loud in here, so sorry if I talking you can't hear me sadly. So let's see if nope, that's definitely not right controls. Oh, picking it up. There you go. This is the same rocks for the other one. I fly suck, but not the. If you have really good skills and better than I am, then yeah, you're right. Oh, let's get to the P36. And we are back. Okay, this is the P38. Actually, I was wrong. Okay, P38 Lightning. Again, you can fact check me in the comments, by the way. So, this is a recent one. This is literally came out when the video comes out. So, probably been like a day or two or something along the line when this came out. Or today, I don't know. It really depends how I feel. So, the only guns they have on here is just this one right here. These guns. I don't know what type of gun it is, so keep that in mind. I'm not the best at it. This is the American one, of course. So you could tell American logo and everything else. So emblem. Alright. If I didn't have a skill issue getting up here, come on, please let me up. Okay. Here we go. Get in driver. There you go. So, does have the same thing as everything else. It does have lights. It have vice versa. I think the only thing is different is no dash light this time. So, the interior looks great in here. Of course, they need some fix in here, but it's not too bad. So, keep that in mind. Okay, this it's different sound this time. So, it's not from the Cessna or the Harrier. So, keep that in mind. So it's a little different sound, not too crazy. It is a propeller, so keep that in mind. So, okay, let's go up. Keep in mind it's the same controls, so. Ooh, I suck at flying. I suck at flying. You can tell today. I promise you, I've been practicing, but there you go. It's pretty loud, but yeah. You can see the gears going up. Hopefully you get more cool animation coming in and maybe more buttons that we could choose from. So probably from these guys you see right here, unavailable and stuff, I think it's the rockets, bombers they gonna add into this thing maybe. Again, I don't know, you do have to ask the developer. Hopefully developer is watching this and putting some notes from the video in the comments below. Hopefully you guys please do comment below and like, subscribe please. That'd be great. Okay, let's test out the guns. So, it flies pretty good. I do recommend this too. If you're doing any World War II stuff, I'm hearing Overlord is getting some stuff done soon, so they can get stuff fixed after their teammate left and all their stuff. So, I will do some showcase on that one that get fixed. So keep that in mind. Hopefully, get a lot more better organized and everything, because that was kind of hard to film. But yes, it's pretty good to fly. Keep in mind, you will want to get high ground before it because it does take so long time to lift off sometimes. So again, if you don't have your flaps up, it does do that. But it does fly beautifully if you know how to fly. Let's land this thing and then let's get into the end of the video. And welcome back. Okay, so here's the showcase for today. It's not really much. It's just showing planes off. Hopefully, when they have more planes out, I'll make a part 2 of this, basically. So, if you do want to see a part 2 of this, please like and sub, please. That'd be really, really nice for me. And it just shows support of my videos and everything else. If you do want to fix anything for the videos, please comment below. Editing, vice versa. I am trying a new editing software for this video, so tell me if it's good or not. If you want to see more other mods that have been coming out recently, or maps and vice versa, please comment below. That'd be really, really nice. I know last time I said in the last video, I see description for whatever reason. Don't know why. I don't know why. I realized after the fact. So, the mod linked is in the description. It's a work in progress mod. Again, this is the work in progress. Okay. This is just mostly showing you guys my opinions of the mod and showing you guys how good its mod is. I do recommend you have these mods and try it out yourself. We did have this in Task server, Task Force Gaming server, so keep that in mind. So it does work pretty well. It just really skills and how long you've been flying that thing, really. So, yep. If you have any opinions on the mod, please comment below. If you want to showcase any other mods, comment that too. Like and subscribe for more of this, basically. I'm trying to go back to making more showcase videos and maybe more on-ground videos or game master reviews. Really anything else like that. Really up to you guys. And yep, that's really it for today. Sorry I had to repeat twice. I just want to make sure you guys understanding and everything else, really. So, I love you guys. Have a good day. Have a good day. Have a good night. See ya, Spartans.